Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. They'll run it out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st and 10 play coming up. They keep him off balance with a run. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. He's got his man wide open. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense comes out for their first possession today. One of the features of this offense, Kirk, is a running back who's very capable, reliable guy who can step in and help you in a couple different ways.
Yeah, he sure can, whether it's running or catching the football. The one thing that stands out to me, just watching the film on him, is his durability. He's the same guy late in the 4th quarter as he is at the beginning of this football game, and he'll need to showcase that today.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. QB keeps it himself. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Distance will be 23 yards at chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
And this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? Makes the defender miss. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They go with a direct snap. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Breaks free. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Here comes a handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The game makes it second and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense are going to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down from the air. And the completion made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
The Rebels are going to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The receiver makes the grab, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They're going to run it. Fights through the tackler. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down. Almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And they Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Now, instead of a nice gain, we're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Makes the grab. It's Bell. Broken tackle still going. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Ohio State. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. Ohio State has the lead here after 1, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. That pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Boy, these defensive backs are completely locked in. 3rd down, the defense stays disciplined in zone coverage and knocks that one down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And he takes it around the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's caught. It's Green. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Caught behind the line. It's Rodgers. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down that way. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear. It just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play, and it makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
The Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And 6 more points to the total. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Finds his target, and it's complete. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Townsend. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Throws it to the right. What a catch! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, and he can't hang on to him. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. On 1st down, it's play action. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And the punt will bounce and go out of bounds down at the 5-yard line.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb, and they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Clock near the sticks. It's Graham. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Dropping back, it's Brown. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Rebels will kick it away to get us going in the second half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games he just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it, brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Grab behind the line, it's Bell.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And the wideout goes in motion. Caught over the middle. It's Graham. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. They'll run it here. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He goes down, but there's also a flag down. If it's on the defense, it's going to be a first down. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Now the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Caught in the backfield. It's McClellan. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession. Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. He finds some space.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run it here. He gets loose. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They are pouring it on now. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to...
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They'll hand it off. Running with purpose. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. The back's got it again. Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone. They
snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
35, Ole Miss, 18.
Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got room to run. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Graham. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Back to throw. It's Brown. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Spinning out of the tackle. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The back's got it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure, came up with the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. To throw, it's Brown. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Just checking the stats after that last completion. He's approaching 450 passing yards now.
Well, this guy's doing everything right to be able to have a day like this. He drops back, he finds these open receivers, and he puts the ball right on the money. And how about the receivers, the job that they've done being able to make plays after the catch today? Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offense.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22.
Black 14! Black 14!
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the it.
He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Testing the right side here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play. Bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
A play action looking to throw. That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the 3rd quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we got a big 4th down coming up.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Going for a big play downfield. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Grab behind the line. It's Bell. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The running back here in a direct snap. They picked up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the run here. Let's it go. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll try the option play here. And the quarterback can't even get the pitch off. That play goes nowhere.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Receiver in motion now. Receiver makes the catch. But he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That's another touchdown.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. No fair catch. He feels the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Now it's 2nd down here. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks in open space. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
the offense. 1st and 10. Grinding away with a running game. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Wide open downfield. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action here on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Past the 45. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the 4th quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show that speed.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. And he's got it from 56 yards away. Never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To the air. It's Brown. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They bring him down, but that 1st down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, look, he's checking it deep again. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep again. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there in what will be the final play of the quarter. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.